Hey guys, Chesapeake here. Tried shooting this video outside, but it's a little windy today. So we're going to try to do it inside. There might be a couple bright spots because of the window behind me, but bear with me. I'm going to show off my new Hammock Burrow ECON 40. Kind of show off some of the new features that Hammock has added to the Burrow line. So for starters, you can see right away that they've changed the down tube layout from horizontally across the quilt to vertical down tubes for the main body and then horizontal for the footbox. And what this does is it really keeps the down in place where you want it and prevents it from falling to the sides during the night. And for me, since this is my 40 degree, but my minus 10 degree quilt has so much down in it, and it has the old design with the horizontal tubes, I would actually get bridging where the quilt would kind of be stiff and there would be an airspace between the top of my chest and the inside of the quilt that I would also have to heat up. And even with a minus 10 degree quilt, there were some nights when I actually got kind of chilly, so unless I really had it tucked in under me to get the quilt right on top of me where I could really heat that down up. So as you know, this is the Ion fabric, which is a little bit heavier than Argon, but I mean, to me, it's negligible. The feel is great. It's really smooth, and it doesn't bother me at all. I said this is a 40 degree, no extra overstuff. It still has the standard end cinch on the head with snap closure around your neck and your shoulders to keep it really tucked up around your neck. It's got a cinch on the end that's kind of right in the middle, so a lot of people have a problem with it. It kind of gets in your face. What I do is I just kind of hank it up and then use one of my daughter's hair ties to make a little hank. And then if you flip it over, or if I flip it over, you can't flip it over, what you'll notice is another new feature of all burrows. Well, not all burrows, but instead of a snap closure, it's a zippered footbox. So it has a snap at the top. The zipper comes down and then terminates down here where the end cinch is. So you can still cinch the end. You can still turn it into a down blanket, but instead of having snaps, it zips, and it's a really smooth zipper. And this snap is strong enough to prevent it from coming down in the night. I've had it for about 2 weeks now, and I haven't had the zipper come undone yet. I've had the quilt, the foot end up on my face, and that end up on my feet. Don't know how that happened, but it did. But I guess that's just me. But other than that, it's still it's a standard burrow, no overstuff. I really like this design. I wish my minus 10 degree burrow had the tubes of down in this configuration. When I ordered it, they were really still kind of testing it as a prototype, and they had a couple on the website, and I asked to have my that quilt made with this configuration, but they didn't do it, which is fine with me. Like I said, I get a little bit of bridging going on, but it's not bad. And the one night that it did get to like minus 13, minus 15, somewhere in that area, I took my Costco down throw top quilt and stacked it with the minus 10, and that eliminated all bridging whatsoever. And it was, gosh, who knows how low I could take that configuration. But so yeah, this is the new burrow design. Like I said, all the burrows are now in this down tubes configuration, and instead of snap closures, it'll be a zip footbox, which, like I said, I really like it. The only thing about this quilt that I would change if I had a chance, which I really can't have a chance to do it, it was an in-stock quilt on Hammock Gear's website, and it was a standard. If you've seen any of my videos, you know anything about me, I my other burrows that I've ordered and had them made, they were 60-inch short. So they took a short quilt and took off the top down tube to shorten it to 60 inches because I'm only 5'7". So this is a standard, and it's a little bit long for me, but you know, I'll definitely deal with it. So, you know, this is a 40 degree. You got quite a bit of loft, and I'm sure it will perform at and possibly even below its temperature rating, like all the other hammock gear quilts I've had. So if you're thinking about getting one, you know, there's a lot of new hammockers now, and a lot of people on a budget, because hammocking, let's face it, can be very expensive. Gear is not cheap, and quilts are one of the main things that people get sticker shock from. So now that, you know, Hammock Gear and Loco Libre and UGQ all have these economy lines, it's a lot easier for people to get into hammocking and be comfortable and be warm, and, you know, do it confidently, instead of, you know, if you've seen any other videos, I've done some with, you know, budget gear and showing, you know, the various, you know, price ranges, all the way from a cheap pad that you got from Walmart or an exercise mat that you've had in your garage, all the way up to, you know, the custom, you know, -10 degree set that I have, and everything in between. So this is just another option if you're on a budget. You know, you can go to Hammock Gear, and they have some in stock, or you can go to Dutch's website, and he also keeps Econ quilts and regular quilts in stock. So, you know, like I said, that's just another option if you're on a budget to add to your system. You know, and with the right clothing, you know, and having a little bit of knowledge, you can really stay warm and be happy in a hammock, much more so than a tent, I think, in most situations, but that's just me. So, this is Chesapeake, and I hope you guys like it. If you, like I said, if you're interested, have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you guys next time.